let's get into my first tutorial on a lace front. As you can see there, I'm using the Gotta Be cream, not the clear one. I'm actually using the cream to lay my edges down. I have real bad psoriasis, so excuse the white if you see it, because it's a struggle. But I don't leave my wigs on that long. So for those that think that that's really damaging or may possibly make it worse, hey, it is what it is. Let's get into the smoothing. I smoothed my edges, and I made sure that I dried them completely. I'm not a fan of using the glue on my edges, so they gave me a free wig cap, so that's what I used. I know it's not the right color. Like I said, this is my first time doing it on myself, so I try my best. My head is small, so here's me adjusting it, cutting out my ears, to make sure that everything is precise and tight. I start off real small first to see if my ear will fit first, and then I kind of like cut it again, just to make sure the earlobe part kind of get in there nice and snug, where it's laying flat to my skin by my sideburns. Then there is, the fact that everybody does this so perfectly. I tried my best, y'all, so forgive me if this tutorial is not the best. I gave it my all, but practice makes improvement, right? So how'd I do? Ears is nice and tight. Now I'm gonna use my foundation. Y'all, don't come for me. I used whatever I had, what was on hand, but I think I technically used the wrong shade. I was supposed to use a little bit darker, but that's what I had. So eventually, after this tutorial, I'll learn how to adjust my colors and possibly learn. So here I am taking the clear version of the Gotta Be, and this is the Gotta Be gel. I'm sealing the cap down with that, and I'm gonna let that dry. Then I take some thread and needle to secure my cap, because later on it can come up in the back, and we don't want that happening. That's all done. Now I'm gonna clip in the center, just so I know where I am going to start removing the excess cap. I like to get super close, because I don't like the bump from the cap at the ends showing, because it kind of sticks to the glue, and I don't know what you guys use, but I know it does stick to whatever utensil you're using, especially the popsicle sticks that I use. So this is why I'm cutting it like this, so close, to make sure I don't have any extra material sticking out, because it will stick, and then it'll kind of like come up. So that's how I did that. So I just finished cutting this. I did the same side, the same thing to both sides. I'm not sure exactly if there's a particular side that some people prefer to start on. I just picked a side. Like I said, it's my first time. I left it intact while I trimmed before I cut the sideburn part where my earlobe is, because I wanted to make sure it didn't pull. And then I was just like, kind of cleaning that up. So as you can see, this is kind of weird. I crossed my arms. I don't know how y'all do that. I really don't. I'm not gonna lie. This is the stupidest thing I ever saw, but it got the job done. Your opposite side is your opposite side. So that shows that we are unique in our own ways when doing our own hair, because that was the weirdest thing ever. So drop a comment below if you feel like there's another way to this that I could possibly learn. I'm open to all the criticism, corrected criticism at that. And I just pretty much just finished all of that, and just made sure I cleaned it up again like I did on my other side, not leaving any extra material there, because like I said, it's gonna like kind of clump up when you add the glue. So I just made sure I got rid of that. I don't know, don't mind me, y'all. I just saw a little piece that didn't make no sense to me. It just looked like it was down too far, and this is what it'll look like. Well, my bald cap method. I know the wrong shades are very obvious, so forgive me for that. And now I'm adding my makeup to the inside of my wig. I did not bleach the knots because I know I'm licensed cosmetologist and whatnot, but when it comes to this wig thing, I try not to mess that stuff up. So until I gain further knowledge in how this process goes, I will continue to use makeup. And this is me adjusting my ear tabs because my head is so small. All the wigs are always like ginormous on me. I don't understand it, but you know, it is what it is. I didn't know what I was doing. I think I actually cut too much on this side, to be honest. Later on, I went over it and I was like, oh shit, I really cut off some hair. But we won't talk about that. Okay, so now I'm going to cut little slits so I can work in sections when it's time to lay down my wig, because I did learn from other people that if you leave this and then you stick it down, you gonna have some pinching, like little ripples in the wig, and I've seen that and it's not very pleasant. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't do that. So now I'm pulling it back so I can clean my forehead, clean all the residue off from the Got To Be or whatever that was used with 91% alcohol. I like to use this one just to clean my forehead so it doesn't have, so the glue can like lay the correct way. And I must say I did really good with my bald cap method. I just wish I had to use the right shade. I think that was my only problem with this whole situation. My wig install probably would have came out a whole lot better, to be honest. But unfortunately it did not in color. I mean, it came out great, but I did have to use a lot of makeup to tone everything down. I'm gonna go and make sure I buy the right color makeup before my birthday so I can fix that, because I don't want to be looking ashy out here in the world. This is the glue that I chose. Both hold active because, like I said, I have psoriasis, so there's times where I sweat or my skin gets super oily. So I just wanted to make sure that that is not an issue where my wig is lifting. I did purchase a curly wig, as you can see, so that means I will be like possibly getting in the shower or like wetting it and tugging and stuff like that. So I like this glue. I do have both. I did it off screen. I did use a little bit of the other one because for some reason, I think I got a bad bottle. It started to clump up, and maybe because I had the AC on in my room while I was doing it, so it kept drying on me and getting all sticky. But I did correct it later on because my applications were taking too long to get clear. So yeah, I decided to just add one layer of that one too. I'm using a popsicle stick to do the application because I was using the tweezer method on my clients and I don't like how my tools got all sticky. So I started using these because it's easier to just like kind of like toss in the trash. So I think I added like 3 layers to my wig. Some people do 2. I prefer to do 3 because this was my first time and I didn't want to slide too soon because, like I said, this was for my birthday. My birthday is July 15th, so that's this weekend, and I just didn't want to look stupid. So with it sliding already before my birthday, since it's my first time doing this complete install on myself. Baby hair time. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I don't do baby hair. It's clear. It's very evident. If y'all have some tips and tricks, those pros that's out here melting to the gods, y'all drop them comments below. Let me know what's going on. If I could figure out if you guys could drop these comments and I could do it on my next install, that would be amazing, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I hate baby hair, so for that matter, I don't know what I'm doing. I pulled out what I thought I wanted visible. After it was done, I realized that I didn't want that much baby hair, but it was already too late because I had already done it. I'll probably put it away like later on once I get the better shade of makeup so I can correct it. But yeah, this is me just adding some more baby hairs. I did my best, you guys. Like I said, this was my first install pretty much on myself, so I try to watch you guys as professionals. But me in the braid world, listen, I be occupied and a mom of 4, so I be all over the place. This is me using my hot comb. I did purchase this hot comb on Amazon. I bedazzled it though because my favorite color is pink, so I had fun with that. It took me forever, so don't ask. But I think they do sell them before I figured out that they sold them like that. But yeah, this is mine. Y'all, I was scared as hell about that pressing comb. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. I was scared, and I didn't want to burn my face and be looking stupid again for my birthday. So excuse me if I did not get close enough. Y'all drop the comments on what's the best method for me to achieve that, and I will make sure I do that. So yeah, I went ahead and did some more baby hair on this side and tried to do the pressing comb thing, but y'all look at my face. I was scared, y'all. I was super scared. And I honestly think that for this method, it needs a lot more practice because I naturally did not know what I was doing. So the more I practice it, the better I get. I can admit my install was very nice because I couldn't really see too much of the overcast of the ashiness, so I think I did good. So I put my bonnet on and my band. After I did spray some Got To Be off camera right there on my baby hair to separate it so I can go ahead and like get that out the way. I should have plucked it some. I noticed that you guys do that to the baby hair, but like I said, it's my first time, so I didn't know. And here's me. Okay guys, I really used the wrong foam. I used Pearl the Stylist, which is a great foam, but for braids. I used the wrong foam for my baby hair and they were so sticky. Oh my god, I was so irritated. But however, this is the ending result. Tell me what you think in the comments, guys. Thank you for watching.